Tonight is a taste of New York City. We're making chicken croquettes, a family favorite. Similar to chicken Parmesan, chicken croquettes are made with diced chicken breast, eggs, Parmesan Reggiano cheese, and Italian breadcrumbs. We'll top it off with a homemade tomato sauce using San Marzano tomatoes, and we'll top that off with fresh shredded mozzarella cheese. It's gonna be delicious, so stick around and we'll show you how we make it.
My name is Mark Phillips. I've been in the food and beverage business for over 30 years. Throughout my career, I've had the opportunity to be in over 10,000 kitchens around the world. During the day, I work for Natalie's, a squeezed fresh juice company from Florida. Each week, I travel to a different city and get the opportunity to call on some of the most amazing chefs in the industry. The Kitchen of Chef Mark is a channel dedicated to showing you how you too can make fine dining restaurant quality food right in your own home. We'll travel together, we'll cook together, and we'll have some fun along the way. Welcome to the Kitchen of Chef Mark. Now let's get cooking.
Tonight is a taste of New York City. We're making chicken croquettes. Similar to chicken Parmesan, these are made with fresh chicken breast that are diced and made into patties with eggs, Parmesan Reggiano cheese, and Italian breadcrumbs, topped with a homemade tomato sauce using San Marzano tomatoes and sprinkled with freshly grated mozzarella and Havarti cheese. And why are we making this dish tonight? Well, this week we were in New York City, the Big Apple, home of many iconic landmarks like the Empire State Building, Times Square, Central Park, the Statue of Liberty, and the Freedom Tower. And there's nothing like being in New York City at Christmas time, like tonight at the Rockerfeller Plaza and their giant Christmas tree. The building is tall, beautiful, and elegant. Let's go shopping at Macy's, the world's largest department store. And there's nothing better than a fresh New York-style pizza. And when you want Italian food, visit world-famous Patsy's in Manhattan. Patsy's was Frank Sinatra's favorite Italian restaurant in New York. We had the opportunity to meet the owner of Patsy's, Chef Salvatore Scognamillo, whose grandfather started the restaurant in 1944. And that brings us to our dish tonight, chicken croquettes. Now the sauce needs to cook for a few hours, so we'll start with our sauce first. You'll need a 28-ounce can of San Marzano tomatoes, 4 ounces of tomato paste, 1/2 green pepper chopped, 4 ounces of sliced mushrooms, 2 sticks of celery chopped, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, 2 tablespoons of sugar, salt and pepper to taste, 2 sprigs of fresh basil, 2 ounces of sun-dried tomatoes, 2 ounces of sliced Kalamata olives, a dash of Worcestershire sauce, extra virgin olive oil, a dash of hot sauce, 1 ounce anchovy paste, 2 small onions chopped, 4 cloves of garlic chopped, and 1/2 stick of butter. You can also add 2 ounces of extra dry vermouth and 4 ounces of Natalie's blood orange juice or regular orange juice for an extra option. Pour a few tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil into a large reduction pan. Add in the onions and saute them for 5 minutes. Add the green onion, garlic, and anchovy paste and cook for 2 more minutes. Add in the can of San Marzano tomatoes. Pour in a few ounces of extra dry vermouth and add in your tomato paste. Give it a nice stir and then add in your Italian seasoning. Add salt and pepper to taste, the sun-dried tomatoes, the Kalamata olives, and a dash of Worcestershire sauce. After cooking for a few minutes, put the tomato sauce into a blender. We want the sauce to be smooth. Pour the sauce back into the pan, add in some fresh basil, and let it simmer for at least 30 minutes, longer if you have time. Next, it's time to prepare the chicken croquettes. Beat 2 eggs in a large bowl and slice the chicken breast into small pieces. The chicken slices need to be diced, about the size of a sugar cube. Then place the diced chicken into the egg and stir thoroughly so that all of the chicken pieces are coated with the egg. Add in 1/2 cup of Italian breadcrumbs, 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan Reggiano cheese, and some chopped parsley. Add in your salt and pepper to taste and 4 ounces of the shredded mozzarella cheese. Stir everything together thoroughly and form the chicken croquettes into patties. Put them into a pan of extra virgin olive oil and cook for about 3 minutes. Then flip them over and cook for an additional 3 minutes. Put the pan into a 425-degree oven for 10 to 12 minutes. For the pasta, bring a pot of salted water to boil, add in a tablespoon of turmeric and then the linguine and cook it for 10 minutes. Remove the pan from the oven and ladle some tomato sauce on the top of the croquettes. Add some shredded Havarti and mozzarella cheese on top of the sauce, and then place the pan back into the oven for a few minutes until the cheese melts. You can also put it under the broiler for 2 minutes if you want them crispy and brown. And now it's time to plate our dish. Put 2 of the chicken croquettes onto the plate. Add the asparagus, then add the linguine using a meat fork so that you can twirl it. Sprinkle the dish with some dried parsley. Add your sauce, a little more parsley, add a fresh basil leaf, and 2 sprigs of thyme, and we're done. And there it is, a taste of New York City. Chicken croquettes with San Marzano tomato sauce, baked asparagus, and imported linguine. An Italian favorite from the Big Apple itself. It was delicious. Until next time, bon appetit.